Ladies and gentlemen and gamers, we are back. Hello, Explosion. Nice to see you again. Kind of. I can't actually see you.
Well, I can.
You can see me. Everyone can see me. No one can see you.
Yeah. It's a mystery. What do I look like? I have to
Well,
hold this.
I don't know anyone wants to know the answer to that mystery.
You didn't have to go there. Come on. No.
So,
We're
what's new in VR these days? There's a new league, apparently. Anything else cool going on in the VR scene? Veil, I guess, is coming out of beta soon, right?
Yeah, it's coming out of beta next month on the 17th. And I think they're also doing a new tournament as well.
Alright, we won't show them too much.
Yeah. But, you know.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, some stuff's happening. Oh, and then I guess Meta, they've got their new Pro Quest coming out. I got a Quest 2. I'm pretty happy with it. I have a Vive, an Index, and a Quest 2. And you know what? I use the Quest 2 like way more often just because there's no wires, you know? You just slip that on and you're going, you know?
Yeah. It's pretty nice. It's pretty easy to get in there when you're on the go, especially, and you're not like at a PC.
Yeah. I went to visit some family in Prague, and I brought it with me, and we just played Keep Talking and No One Explodes for ages. Anyway, should we talk about Pavlov a little bit? Crimson Claw, Friendly Fire. These are the teams. Semifinals. Who's going to the finals?
Oh.
Let's pull up some stats real quick. We got time, though. You know, we got 10 minutes till they start. There's no real rush. Okay. So, Friendly Fire. Who do we got? We got Toxic. He used to be on Wingman. Good player. Fantastic player. Tima still rocking the old Impulse logo. I like that. Sheep Tank with his old Penguins logo. Or Old People.
So.
Yeah, Old People used to be Old Penguins, though, right?
Yeah, back when Arctic was still a thing.
Yeah, so I don't know. I love the mixed match. People keeping their old things. Over on Crimson Claw, we got Frosty, a good pal Frosty, Spionin, Munden, Coolio, Chuma. You know, everyone knows all the players in Crimson Claw. Now I was looking at when they played, right? And I was looking at this one down here back in July. Friendly Fire, Crimson Claw, 24-24. That's pretty good. That's pretty close, actually. You can't get much closer than that. But that was back in July. And the most recent one was in September. That's 30-14. That's not as close, right?
Yeah. It's not that close, but...
not that close. Museum was 10-1, so I think that's getting banned, right?
You would assume. You'd have to see. Maybe Friendly Fire just has certain maps they really just don't like, and they're maybe more confident on Museum. But also, something else that we have to point out, Crimson Claw is the defending champions right now.
Yeah, that's worth pointing out for sure.
Yeah, they're the defending champions. They won Season 9. So if if they win this, they go to the finals, so they could possibly get a second championship under their belt. So that'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, these teams are all I'll pull away from the scoreboard in a sec, but like just noticing things as we look here. Old People Crimson Claw, last time they played, that was 26-26. That's pretty close as well. Seems like all three of these teams are actually pretty close. Old People technically beat Crimson Claw. I guess that's why they're ranked 1 and 2. But they took some maps off them. Yeah. I don't know, Friendly Fire, they went 10-6 on Stockpile before they went 9-10 on Stockpile. Stahlbrecher, they won on. So maybe Crimson... Oh, and they won they did 10-4 on Stahlbrecher. Maybe Claw bans Stahlbrecher. Yeah, I can see them banning that.
We have some bans now.
Oh, do we have bans already?
And map. We have bans and map pick, and you were right with one of them. Friendly Fire banned Museum and Vice. Crimson Claw.
Okay, go slow on me. Okay. All right, Crimson Claw. What are they banning?
They're banning Manor and Industry.
Manor and Industry. Good. And then pop over
Friendly Fire, Museum, and Vice. And after that, Crimson Claw picks Cash.
Another cash match. Okay. I'm surprised there was no Stahlbrecher ban. It seems to be the only map that Friendly Fire's taken off them, but that's fine. That's good. Maybe we'll get a Stahlbrecher pick for map 2. So map 1, we're going to have Cash yet again. Lovely.
Remember, we have the predictions, and we have 9 minutes left with that, so go get your points.
And I wonder, have the teams been watching the cast? Are they aware of all the top cash strategies now?
Perhaps. I mean, Cash has been around for so long, especially in Counter-Strike, and sometimes those strats will also translate into Pavlov. So I think at this point, the Counter-Strike maps are going to be the most high-level played games between teams at this point, just because they've had so much more time to play on them. All these teams are going to be a lot closer than if you're picking some other map that's original. Which we don't see any Counter-Strike maps being banned either. So we might see more than just one. We might see a little Dust 2 or Inferno, perhaps.
Just seeing if I could find Cash came out in 2011, so 11 years
Jeez.
ago. I know, right?
I was like, what, 5 years, or I was like 7 at
Yeah.
the time. I was
That's
a
an
little
old
boy.
map. The thing is, some of the strategies, well, first of all, Cash has been totally reworked, but I feel like there's so many strategies that, because nades are instant kill, basically, if you get close enough, and you can buy a ton of them, and you could just spray and do a ton of damage, that you do get a lot of differences in strategies. Like, you basically have to give up mid on Cash. It's very hard to hold mid, whereas normally, you know, you just pop up there with the op, and you just like, go click, click, you know, done.
Yeah.
Because you're so fast. Whereas now you can just throw a million smokes into mid.
Yeah, pretty much.
It keeps the game fresh.
But yeah, as we can see, we have people asking what Raffle bet, because I'm pretty sure he was 2 for 2 on the picks. I'm pretty sure he picked OP. So we have we have 11,000 points for Crimson Claw and
guys,
700 for Friendly Fire.
Yes, bet on Friendly Fire. Just throw 100 points on Friendly Fire. If you hits it right, you're gonna get a lot of points back.
Yeah, you're gonna get 16 times the amount of points.
I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna put 100 points on Friendly Fire right here. Boom.
That's an easy 1,600 points that they won.
Easy, easy. Not that the channel points can be used for anything. We were talking about this before. Be cool. Do you guys chat? Do you have any ideas what we can use channel points for? We can't let you write stuff on the screen for obvious reasons. We don't trust you.
Yeah.
I wonder what we could
Yeah.
do. 10,000 points. You pick what costume goddamn superhero wears. I don't know.
Oh, that's a
That would
good
be
one.
Maybe that's 100,000 points.
How about this? If we get 100,000 points deposited, I'll do a face reveal for the finals.
There you go.
That's one right there.
Suggestions in the chat. Yeah, what do we got? We have 3 minutes. Counting down.
Keep an eye on it just in case they wanted to start early.
Yeah. I just saw a lobby open and I had a short heart attack for a sec, but that's not them.
Yeah, I have competitive on as well, so we don't see these other matches, and yeah, we'll be fine. Yeah, all right. So they're trying to be very punctual, not early, not late, just very
good.
punctual.
Good.
Yep.
I was saying earlier to you today that I would love to see a wingman style tournament going on in Pavlov.
That would be cool.
Because we have the maps already. So the idea would be you take like Inferno and you just kind of literally on the map, just in MS Paint, draw some lines on it and go, okay, banana, you're not allowed to go down banana to B, and CT, you're not allowed to like take one step towards B. You have to just play on A site and have it be 2v2.
There's a possibility though. We could also maybe hit up our good buddy Nero.
We could actually
and
edit
maybe
the maps.
he could edit the map just to be a wingman thing. I think he has control of a few of the maps. I know he has control of Inferno, so we could definitely see one of that happen.
I guess I don't know what the maps look like. I mean, I don't know about editing other people's maps, but I'm pretty sure you can just take maps and put walls in them, you know? Like, my buddy Blink Blank, he made the Hermannplatz map. But that's from scratch. I don't know if making a map and editing a map, how these,
Well,
how these
if
are
we
different.
if we get map makers to go in, they could, copy and paste it and then just edit the spawns, put like a wall there, just a wall mesh. It doesn't even have to be textured. If you want to add the extra little detail, you can. But, it shouldn't be too hard. I would love to see an All-Stars event. Like players vote on who they think the best players were this season. Maybe even see a little EU-NA matchup. Let's get EU versus NA All-Stars, right? That
Oh,
would be
so
pretty
make the
sick.
have like the viewers draft the teams, and then just have the two teams go head to head.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a fun idea, and that's a bit easier because you only have to do a one match, like best of 3. You could do it all in one go. Whereas a wingman thing, you might have to have like 10 games or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's
But it would be
fun
pretty cool to
idea.
see that. It would be super cool to see an all-star match. Get some players in. I think they started lobby. They say lobby loading. I don't know if that server starts or what.
Yeah, I don't see
But-
anything yet.
Oh, there's a cache.
Oh yeah. There's some people in it.
That might not be our cache. Yeah, it's not.
I don't think it is. I think someone else just started cash at the exact same time. Yeah, we got to think about some like what do you call it? In between season, off season.
Yeah,
Some
off-season events.
activities. Yeah. All right, Frosty says they're in. I don't. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Let's go, gamers.
Perfect. I am
Let's watch some
excited for this
Pavlov.
match.
Loading.
You guys can't hear it, but I'm rubbing my hands together out of excitement. I am ready for this one. Getting players in. 4-4.
4-4. Is that what we're doing today?
Come
4-4.
on, 5. Come on, 5. Can we get a 5? Can we get a 5? Start going off like an auction house.
Who's up first? All right, Frosty, Sam, Julio, London, and Shuma. And then we've got 5 in as well. Sheep, Tima, Phoenix, Bimo, and Jado.
Perfect.
No toxic.
No. But we may see some player switches. OP and VA did some player switches, so
That's true.
let's see. I think 1 second. Nope. I don't know when it starts on the thing. There we go.
Starting now.
And we're off.
Sam's got the bomb, and is it going to be an
looking
A
like an A.
execute? Yeah.
And they look hungry. They look like they want to go in.
I know they're not messing around at all, right? We're not going mid. We're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Only
They're going
Tima and
straight
Sheep
into
tank.
it. Yeah. Let's see. I haven't seen some of these players play yet, so I'm very interested to see how they play. I've seen pretty much all of the Crimson Claw, but when it comes to Friendly Fire, I've not seen most of these players play. So I'm very interested to see how they hold up against.
Look how clean this
Crimson.
is. They're both, the communication's perfect here,
Yeah.
and they're all going in at the same time.
Smoke off the truck cross. That's perfect. Beam is already rotating, and the shots are being fired. Bullets are flying. Deep
though.
Bimo Tima getting picks off. It's going to be a 4v1 now. Cooley. 1v3. He's low on health, and he's being surrounded.
There's a nice execute, but they kind of just whiffed the shots there.
Yeah, just a little bit. Tima and Bimo, or not Bimo, sorry. Tima and I believe it was...
It was Sheep, I think, right?
Was it Sheep?
I think it was Sheep over in the corner, yeah.
Yeah. Tima and Sheep Tank really holding down sight, and then Bimo coming in, cleaning up a little bit of the rest with 2 Phoenix getting a pick as well. All around, very good.
We're seeing Deagle plays. Gonna be mid with those Deagles.
Indeed.
And
It looks like
Bimo
Beamo's
might
gonna be
be
a
eating some of those Deagle shots in a second here.
Yeah, he only got the MP5 right now. And that fall-off damage is not very friendly to their fire. So
Yeah, Bimo doesn't even want to fight that, and Z's already going over to heaven.
yeah.
But they're running around. I mean,
Yeah, they're not making too quick movements. They're not doing anything super dangerous. Chuma going up. Chuma, very, very good player. So
Coolio wants Bimo to peek this. He gits 1 hit, and Coolio gets the kill.
Oh.
Is he going to go pick up the gun and Z?
Oh, Chuma with the 1 dig as well. CC with the 1 digs all around. Handed them out. Tima, though, with the double kill. Tima triple. And Tima's going to ultimately be taken down, though. 2 Phoenix going to get Munden, and now it's a 2v1. And I believe Sam has the bomb.
He's
Maybe
also
not.
pinned down, and they know where
Wow.
he is. He gets 1, though.
Oh, that's a flash thrown.
I would
They don't know
almost
where
say
he's at
worse
either.
here.
Sam doesn't know where he's at,
Oh,
yeah.
He wanted to get in that better position.
Yeah. I think Sam just didn't know where he's at. That flash was thrown beautifully by Jado.
I'm a very nervous player. I see 40 seconds on the clock, 1v1. I'm like, you know what? I got time to run away and try this again.
Yeah. A lot of teams, there's 2 sides of the spectrum. You have teams that use all the time and they understand that they have a lot of time because it feels like a minute and 50 is not long, but that's very long in the scope of how fast players can move in this game. And then you have the people that are, you know, taking all the time in the world.
Team is going to push this
taking it
corner
very
here.
slow. Chuba with an early pick on Bimo in middle as well. Jado and Phoenix kind of rotating over.
Nice nade, no
Nate doesn't
tags.
hit. Was super aggressive, and now they're just backing off. They're afraid for their life. They got tagged up heavily. 4v5.
Interestingly, we got Cooley and Frosty about to do a bit of things on B.
Just Jado alone right now. Nobody's in heaven, so this is going to be an easy B side take if they move quickly. He's on that headshot.
Rotate.
Oh yeah, he's in for a whirlwind. Let's see, nade thrown, doesn't connect. He peeks on Cooley, and he's going to be taken down immediately. We're going to have players going into tree room 2. We're going to be getting down to Phoenix, and now it's just up to Tima and Sheep Tank.
And are they going to
2v5.
save? It kind of looks like it, right?
It's the smart play. You know?
Tima actually playing inside the wall.
Yeah.
Very sneaky place to hide.
Yeah, just keep it themselves a little warm. It's a little pocket right there. The building's heated, obviously. And, you know.
Hey, it's the first round for Crimson Claw, and a solid round, right? Both teams had guns. They didn't lose a single player. It's the matching. It's the matching profile pictures. That's really what does it. That's how you know a team's good.
Yep. Oh yeah, they're all together. I mean, in the old times, you had so many teams. You have Wrecked with matching profile pictures. You used to have Thinking. You also had Mafia, Voltron, which is now my waifu list. I don't know if they have my matching profile pictures or my demoted list, not managed by Kiwi. Excuse me, that's their name now. Yeah, but the matching profile pictures, I would say they're a little intimidating. You know. Especially against a really good team. You know that they're really working together and they're really all in it together for the teamwork.
Munden, has he dropped something? I think someone dropped the bomb back at the spawn. He has to go back and pick it up.
Munden running over telling them, wait for me, wait for me.
Oh, Sam eating that nade. He's not going to be able to push too hard now.
Yeah, something we didn't see a whole lot was nades over boost, and we're seeing that now. Very strong, very powerful, and a lot of times it does often lead to kills with nades, sometimes multiple if the teams aren't careful enough. 2 Phoenix sitting under those vents. I don't know how he was up like that on
that is very
the side of the
interesting
box.
position.
But he's off of it now.
Yeah, I mean they're on a kind of a mixed situation, right? With Sheep and Tina have weapons from the last round. The rest of the team is Deagles or Knife. That's gonna be A.
Yeah, they realize this. Jado's sitting in that corner right of truck. A little dangerous if anybody peeks on him. Excuse me. I think we're seeing smokes. Yep. Smoked off truck, and now they're going to be rotating. This is a full 5v5, but now it's a 4v5. Jim are going to be picking off Sheep Tank.
It's difficult without weapons. They try and go down highway. I mean, they're just going to get shredded.
Yeah, the long range is just not it. 2 Phoenix looks like he might be going behind.
Oh, look at Frosty here. Frosty's covering that.
Yeah. And then he's in a very dirty position, too.
Yeah, very dirty position.
Yeah. 2 Phoenix, I'm not really sure what he's doing all the way. Oh, he grabbed a gun. He grabbed a gun from spawn. They dropped a gun. That's kind of smart.
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah, he grabbed a, he had a pistol, but he went over to T-spawn, grabbed that AK he was hoping. Sometimes teams pick up extra guns, you know.
Yeah. And then they didn't throw it over the wall. They just kind of, I guess, threw it in the corner.
Yeah,
throw the guns over the wall.
No players drop. You shouldn't have picked up the guns at all. You know, they didn't have any players drop last round, or this round either. You know, CC coming out. You know, after those 2 rounds were win. You know, CC coming out with a rifle has been pretty strong so far. What's that scoreboard look like so far? Got
Chuma, Cooley, Tima doing work.
Yeah.
Seen a 3-2 split here, mid B.
Chuma being very deadly on that boost headshot. 2 Phoenix being aggressive. He's peeking. Maybe he wants to go to that box. No, he's just looking for information. And now they kind of hear him running around on site. Shots are fired off, and Chuma's going to be taking damage over in middle. It's thrown.
Wow.
It hits.
Bimo's kind of lucky he's not dead. Well, he's dead now.
He probably wish he was at that
We're about
point.
to see the B execute come in.
this heaven spot very, very good if they're not throwing util up there. And it doesn't seem like they are throwing any util up there. I don't
Well,
see
they
any
tried,
smokes
but
on
they missed.
TC. Yeah. He's trying to stay alive for as long as he can. He's just really trying to make the time last as long as possible. Munden and Chuma making some work on Friendly Fire. Now it's 2v4. Oh, and Tima tries to get picked. 2 Phoenix gets one as they're distracted. But he's one hit. Not much you can do. Cooley going to be taking him down. Much better rifle round from Friendly Fire. Much closer. And they're about to be on loss bonus, so this save is going to give them lots of money because they won the first 2 rounds and they've lost 3 rounds in a row. 4th round in a row, you get max loss bonus if you did not know. So, oh, and we're going to see a PP Bison from 2 Phoenix. I'm interested to see if he can make that work with anything. Frosty and Munden going to be going over to B as well as Sam Saber. So same as last round.
Phoenix has been playing very aggressive, playing under vents, trying to peek this.
Oh, jeez. And I don't know.
Frosty's almost dead. Yeah, it's hard to say if that's worth it or not.
Yeah, especially with the PP
Jado
Bison
here with the
being
Deagle can just do a
1400.
1-tap now and take out
Yeah.
Frosty.
Frosty naded himself, so that doesn't really matter anymore. But also, a lot of the Crimson Claw are lower now. Nade thrown down, but it doesn't matter. Chuma's going to be killing him before that nade can even go off, and now he's going to be wrapping around Tree Room. It's a 3v2. But Bima's alone on site, and he has a red dot on the Deagle. I don't think I've seen that in League before. Very uncommon to see that. You know, no kill bonus from the Deagle now, as I'm aware. I don't know how much the exact kill bonus is, but they're taking their time. I think
It's
Bomb
3
might be
versus
down.
2, but yeah, who has the weapons? Look at this, Tima and Sheep Tank. I mean, they're waiting to hear the dots. Beep, beep, beep.
Very, very disciplined right now.
Oh, is
He
Cooley
might try to
gonna peek them?
rotate. Oh no. Oh, but he doesn't
He
see
didn't spot
Tank.
Sheep. Sheep takes him
Ow,
out.
that's the bomb! 25 seconds now.
And Chuma has to cross.
Yeah. Bima just needs to not peek right now. He just needs to not peek. He needs to wait for him to try to get close. He's going to hear him crossing.
Don't peek, Bimo. Now
He
Sheep.
knows where Sheep Tank is. Sheep Tank needs to just not peek. He gets the tags and the 1 dig!
Sheep holding
That's a
that
beautiful save round.
Yeah.
Beautiful save round by Friendly Fire.
It was so, they could have easily been stacked up on top of each other. Sheep just playing a little bit to the side there. Fantastic move. And I love that they both waited in vents together. I mean, they must have seen the bomb on the ground, so of course, but still. Excellent teamwork.
I mean, yeah, you could have dropped out trying to get him, but they were very patient. They knew they had the guns and that they were in a very good position where, Cooling, peeking them still. He was not expecting Sheep Tank to also be there. We got a 2-3 split. I can't tell if they're... Oh, no, it's going to be a 2-1-2. So they're on a little bit of a default here. Oh, and they're afraid. They saw that
Trading
nade
some
come in.
shots for Tima, yeah.
Tima, I'm liking the aggression from Tima. They're not overly aggressive, and when they're losing damage, they're backing off. They understand the situation. You're about to lose that fight. Back off. Let your team help. I'm appreciating how Tima is playing right now.
Munden has the bomb, so the bomb was at A, and they're going back. Where's Munden now? Yeah, he's going to go over to B, so it's definitely going to be a B execute. Smoke's already going off for Tree Room. Jado's super low. Chuma takes him out. Phoenix here smoked off.
And Chuma swings right in the Tree Room as well. That's a 2K for him. 2v5. Save your weapons. You won that last round. You don't have loss bonus. It's not worth the fight. Especially because multiple of your players are not going to be able to buy.
Oh, Tima losing the helmet there, but just getting away alive. And I think Tima's just saved an extra gun.
Oh. Tima coming in clutch for their team now as well. Because I think 2 Phoenix would not have been able to buy if they did not get that gun. Now Tima doesn't need to buy for his teammate. Or for their teammate.
It's funny. We're seeing, the rounds, it's 3-3 right now. And yet, Crimson Claw, they're having so many rounds where it's just 5 people staying alive.
Yeah. I think a lot of the times what it is Friendly Fires coming out and just really coming out with unexpected, disciplined plays. Oh, and we got the T-pose spinning. Wonderful. Helicopter, helicopter. But yeah.
I think he knows we're watching.
Yeah, Friendly Fire, they're coming out with these unexpected, I wouldn't say unexpected plays, but very, for Crimson Claw, they're unexpected. You're not expecting the two people to beat events that won them that round, right? And then they've had also the pistol round, which is just a pistol round, but they came out, throwing hands, throwing bullets, whatever you want to call it. But right now with the rifles, it seems like Crimson Claw, again, as you said earlier, does have the
Phoenix
up.
here about to just run into a wall of pain. No, but spotting it and backing off, and we're getting the fast rotates from Bima, Timo, and Sheep already coming over from
Nade's
A.
thrown.
Nade's coming in, Munden taking a ton of damage, Frosty taking damage as he moves over to Checkers.
Yeah, and that right side of that box that Phoenix is on that's a little bit lighter is tenable. So if he tries to go back, he's just going to get shot through it. And that's what happens. Chuma coming in with the entry frag. He's going to be running in. Nobody goes into tree room, though.
I think
it's
because of
smoked
that
off.
smoke. It's kind of saving the CTs, actually, that it was smoked off. They didn't get overwhelmed there. It's going to be a difficult retake, though.
4v5, but two of them are very, very low. Jaddo getting one of the full health players, though. Nicely done headshot. The M4.
Sheep has a nade. Drop that onto site.
And now it's just up to Munden and Cooley, who are low.
Sheep can smoke off Cooley and nade Munden. Yeah, okay.
Indeed.
Now the util's coming out. Yeah, but this doesn't do anything.
Yeah, he has no clippers either. And even if he does smoke off Cooley, I mean, he's just going to run right through it. He needs to get these picks, and he needs to get them fast. But he's just taking his time. He needs to just run away. Maybe get Jaddo's gun up in heaven. No, he's just going to leave it alone. Yeah.
Disappointing nade. Had that bounced a little differently, this round could have gone differently.
Oh, indeed. I think the main thing is that they're not really... They don't know, unlike us, they don't know what the health is like. So, yes, they get tags, but they don't know who's tagged, who's low, how many people they exactly tagged. Because, the sounds are going to just stack on top of each other. And, oh my gosh, look at that util. Double nades from Munden. I think I saw double nades on maybe Sam Sabers.
This was last round as well. They had just had a ton of frags.
Yeah.
Now this smoke here, this very interesting smoke.
And they also stacked B this round.
Who's got the 50? Chuma with the 50 in mid.
Actually, we have two 50 cals. We're having the double 50 cal. This is not very often done by teams. It's very risky, very expensive. Shoot tank hiding behind that spool. That might be the end of Chuma, though.
Yeah, Chuma could swing this.
On
Oh, has he spotted Sheep? I think he